The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Former President Rodrigo Duterte skipped the House Quadcom hearing yesterday. His camp did not provide an explanation on his absence, but they previously said that his presence in the Senate hearing on the war on drugs was already enough. House Majority Leader Manix Dalipe said the former president chickened out of answering questions about the drug war. The committee instead grilled Duterte's former driver and security aide, Sonny Buenaventura. Buenaventura denied any involvement in the alleged reward system during the drug war.
Gawa-gawa lang niya ang lahat para makaiwas siya sa lahat ng mabibigat na issues laban sa kanya. Colonel Garma should not accuse anybody to save herself.
Buenaventura also rejected retired police officer Regina Garma's claims that he was the boss of self-confessed hitman Edgar Matobato. He also insisted that the Davao Death Squad is not real and he only heard it from the media back then.
Security driver lang po ako.
Pero
Security driver.
would you confirm na kayo po ay kilala ni Edgar Matobato bilang isa sa mga tao ni
Isang
Mayor
pulis po,
Duterte?
isang pulis. Yan ang call sign niya sa radio. Sa amin yun.
Everybody in DDS call Mayor Duterte as Superman.
Sino pong DDS, ma'am?
Vice President Sara Duterte was still a no-show in the House hearings. House lawmakers are looking into her office's anomalous use of funds. Other OVP officials who may have been involved are also not showing up. Representative Joel Chua told Storycon that they have enough grounds to file an impeachment case against Duterte.
Betrayal public trust, one. Number two, graft and corruption. Number three, bribery.
Congressman Zia Alonto Adyong pointed out discrepancies in the Office of the Vice President and Department of Education's fund receipts. He also noted that some attached receipts contained laughable names. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
Actually, Congressman Rog Gutierrez who discovered there seems to be discrepancies in the receipts, no? And one of the receipts happened to bear the name of Mary Grace Piatos, which when we ask about COA, they simply could not validate and could not simply give us the accurate answer as to how they go about with this 158 receipts. And it's still an ongoing discussion. I believe there are questions and there are documents that were also requested from COA for us to verify really what are these receipts. And unfortunately, only COA can provide us the information because supposedly those accountable officers from the Department of Education, there were 7 of them, were supposed to attend the hearing and who are actually the very individuals who may have direct knowledge on how this utilization of the confidential funds is being utilized and how they prepare, in terms of the utilization report, happen to be, continues to refuse attending the committee. And so we are always somehow hitting roadblocks. That's the problem. That's actually the biggest challenge that the Committee on Good Government is facing right now. We couldn't get an actual information as to how these funds are being handled, how these funds are being utilized, how these funds are being released, and how the Department of Education came out with the report, with all of these attached receipts that they have submitted to COA, and we were able to gather all these receipts, and yun nga, we found out that it's kind of, some of the receipts have names which are quite laughable, just to say the least.
We'll be back with more stories after this break. Keep it here on One News. Welcome back. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Now for the latest on the weather, Marce further weakens as it accelerates westward over the West Philippine Sea. The typhoon was last spotted some 100 kilometers west-northwest of Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. It still packs maximum winds of 150 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 205 kph. Marce will exit the Philippine area of responsibility later this afternoon or evening. It will also remain as a typhoon throughout its passage within the PAR region. Signal number 3 is still up over Ilocos Norte, northwestern portion of mainland Cagayan, as well as in northwestern portion of Apayao, northern and western portions of Abra, and the northern portion of Ilocos Sur. Meanwhile, signal number 2 is in effect over western portions of Babuyan Islands and the northern and western portions of mainland Cagayan. The list also includes the rest of Apayao, rest of Abra, the northern and western portions of Kalinga, and central portions of Ilocos Sur. Now, over 10 areas that are now being flashed on your screens are under signal number 1. Now, in other news, Senator Win Gatchalian refused to confirm reports of his family's link to the controversial SUV that illegally entered the EDSA busway. Senator Raffy Tulfo earlier claimed that Gatchalian's sibling and father were the passengers of the SUV when it traversed the EDSA busway. It was also revealed through documents from the Securities and Exchange Commission that the SUV with a fake protocol plate 7 is owned by Orient Pacific Corporation. One of the company's officers is Gatchalian's brother, Kenneth. But the senator said he will let the Land Transportation Office investigate this incident.
Iwan na lang natin sa LTO kung ano yung kanilang desisyon at ano yung kanilang gagawin.
Opo. Pero is it sa kapatid niyo po ba yun or sa brother niyo yung sasakyan, sir?
Andun na sa LTO yung mga documents, no? So, iwan na lang natin sa LTO. I think that's, and meron na rin, sa pagkaalam ko hapon sa news, nag-i-investigate na rin sila. So, I think iwan na lang natin to.
Posible po kayang sa inyo yung plate, pero nagamit lang po ng kapatid niyo.
Iwan na lang natin sa LTO, guys. Andun na sa LTO. Andun na siya, kaya mahirap naman mag-comment habang nag-iimbestiga sila. And the LTO naman ay on top of this situation.
Now, the Transportation Department is considering reducing the number of protocol plates being issued to government officials. This after authorities discovered that the viral SUV that illegally entered the EDSA busway has a fake protocol plate 7. Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista said this proposal aims to ensure that only one vehicle can use the protocol plate. Currently, the Land Transportation Office issues a protocol plate based on filed requests from government officials.
Actually, pinag-aaralan namin yan, kasi ngayon parang yung mga senators, they're allowed 2 protocol plates, Speaker of the House, mas marami, Senate President, 4, we're looking at it.
Authorities have come up with an anti-phishing tool to combat text scams targeting e-wallet users. At para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal, Francis Orsio.
Minsan ka na bang nakatanggap ng text message na parang legit na mula sa bangko? Dumarami ang nabibiktima ng ganyang pambubudol. Bagay na tinututukan na raw ngayon ng gobyerno at mga eksperto. Hassle-free para sa marami ang paggamit ng digital banking sa iba't ibang transaksyon online. Pero sinasamantala rin ito ng mga scammer. Ang isang user nga na ito ng online banking na Maya, na-scam at nawalan umano ng tumataginting na 400,000 pesos. Ang siste, nakatanggap siya ng text message na mukhang galing sa Maya. Kalakip niyan ang link na kanya raw klinik. Yun pala ay dumiretso ito sa website ng mga hacker. Nagagawa nila gamit ang illegal na cell towers na ginagaya ang pangalan ng mga lehitimong kumpanya. Ang tawag dyan, phishing, at layo niyang nakawin ang data ng users. Giit naman ng Maya, hindi sila kailanman nagpapadala ng text messages na may link. Kaya ang DICT Cybercrime Investigation and Coordinating Center o CICC nakikipag-ugnayan ngayon sa mga cybersecurity experts mula De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Ang goal nila, makabuo ng contra-scam tool para sa mobile phone.
What if the government can have a better tool to protect them online? We're trying to address the issue of hijacking, phishing, kasi these are the first part before you become a full-blown online victim of financial crime, identity theft.
Pinangungunahan ng mga eksperto mula College of St. Benilde ang proyektong anti-phishing tool na tinatawag na Behavioral Biometrics and Content Analysis, a multi-pronged machine learning approach to thwarting SMS phishing. Pinondohan ang research and development ng proyekto ng 15 milyong piso ng DOST. Layunin daw nito na makabuo ng machine na pwedeng magamit ng mga telecommunication companies para mabilis nang mabisto kung ang natanggap bang text message ay peke at ang goal ay para lang makapang-scam.
Our intention is to create the engine. Kasi the individual tools on the user side, ang pwedeng mangyari is nag-a-alert na lang siya. Pwede namin ilagay yan sa with Globe or Smart, no? We can partner with them and then put this tool on all users. para maawa-warn ka agad, no?
Pagkakataon na rin daw ito para magkaroon ng sariling teknolohiya ang bansa na makakatulong sa cybersecurity. Karaniwan daw kasi ng ginagamit ng gobyerno, binibili pa ang cybersecurity tool abroad.
So ang maganda dyan is a country level solution. Hindi siya yung bibilhin mo pa. No? Gagawin natin to para sa bansa at pag na-implement to, lahat ng tao na nandito sa Pilipinas, kahit may mga foreigner gumamit ng SMS dito, we will be able to protect everyone.
Nilalagari na ng DICT na matapos ang proyektong ito. Posible raw kasi na dumami pa ang mga scammers lalo na sa panahon ng pangangampanya. Mobile journalist Francis Orso po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
And those are the top stories of the hour this Friday. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.